Now friends, let's take this problem, a complicated dangerous diagram. ABCD is a square, area of the square is 144 into 4 plus 2 root 3. Area is also dangerous. A, O1, O2 and C, they are on a straight line where AC is a diameter. We have to find out the radius with circle with center O2, right? That means we have to find out the radius of the circle. This angle is given to us 60 degree and this is 30 degree, right? Now what happens, the first thing that comes up the mind is this diagram is really complicated, so the problem will be difficult to attempt, maybe time consuming as well, right? So generally we drop this sort of problems, okay? But believe me, whenever the diagrams are complicated, the problems are easy to solve because every complication gets into the diagram, not in the solution, right? Now listen to me carefully. How do we find out the radius of the circle? First of all, what I do, I drop a perpendicular over here because DC is what? It is a tangent. So this angle will be 90 degree, right? Now AC is what? It is, I assume radius of this circle to be R. This is R. Now what? See, AC is what? That's diagonal of this square. Now diagonal, now this complete angle is 90 degree. That means half of this will be 45 degree. Actually diagonal makes 45 degree angle with side. So this is 45 degree. So if this is 45 degree, this will also be a 45 degree, right? Because 90, 45, 45, right? So that means this length and this length, both the lengths will be same, right? So if this is R, that has to be R. Okay. Now what? We are unaware of, suppose I assume this point to be P. We are unaware of the side DP, right? Now the thing that we have to calculate is R. And we don't know DC. Now since in the case of square, the area is what? Side square. Now this is area. Can we find out the side? See, whenever you see this sort of complicated irrational numbers, what you can do, these are always in A plus B whole square format or A minus B whole square format. Just listen to me carefully. Okay, this expression I am just copying over here, 4 plus 2 root 3. Now can you suggest me two numbers whose product is 3 and sum is 4? Product is 3 and sum is 4. Obviously 1 and 3, right? So what? Root 3 plus 1 whole square. If you open that up, you'll be getting 3 plus 1 plus 2 root 3. That's 4 plus 2 root 3, right? So this is actually sum and this is actually product. So root 3 and 1. So 4 plus 2 root 3 square root will be root 3 plus 1 because this is actually root 3 plus 1 whole square. So that's A plus B whole square format. This is, so square root will be A plus B, right? And 144 square root will be 12. So this side is actually 12 root 3 plus 1, right? Quite simple. And that should be clear in your mind. Whenever A plus B whole square format, how do you get the square root, right? If this sort of irrational numbers are given. Now what, I'll be using trigonometry over here to make the problem simpler, as I have told you in my basic sessions also that you should be knowing the basic trigonometric ratio and their values. Here the relationship between this and DP. See, this 12 root 3 plus 1 is the complete DC, right? The entire length. Okay, I am interested in DP. DP is what? The relationship between DP and this O2P is given by tan theta, that is theta is 60 degree over here and tan 60 degree is root 3. So R by DP is root 3. So R is equal to DP root 3, right? Or we can say DP is equal to R by root 3. So this length is what? R by root 3. This length is what? R. And in all, the total size is 12 root 3 plus 1. That means R plus R by root 3 is 12 root 3 plus 1. So if we add both of them, I take R as common, 1 plus 1 upon root 3. So that's root 3 plus 1 upon root 3. And that is actually 12 root 3 plus 1. Side of the square. What is R? 12 root 3. Okay. So what is the radius of this circle? 12 root 3. Similarly, if at all it is asked to find out the radius of the circle, that can also be done similarly. Okay. So the complicated problems involves this much paperwork. Only this much. Even from this also you can reduce to certain extent. Till here the problem is going on. This 4 plus 2 root 3, if you know the concept, you don't have to write it over here. Instantly you can say the sum is 3 plus 1 and product is 3. So the number should be 3 plus 1. That means it is root 3 plus 1 whole square. That means square root will be root 3 plus 1 into 12. Right? After that, it's really easy one. What I have done, using trigonometric formula, trigonometric ratio, I find out the length dp and I matched dp plus pc with the length of the square, right? So unknown variable, that is r, can be calculated easily, right? So this is a unique solution to this problem. You won't be getting such solution anywhere in the solutions of any mock test or anywhere else, right? And I have used trigonometric relationship over here. That's why this problem is being solved very easily. Okay, I hope you are clear.